Do you have a toothache? Are you currently having a dentist emergency? Find out why we're the best.
Effective home remedies for gum bleeding disease. Imagine when you bite into an apple, a red patch appears on the chewed portion. Isn't that embarrassing? Also consider this scenario. You're brushing your teeth and notice a speck of blood in the sink as you spit out the paste. Seeing blood flowing from your gums is not normal and should not be overlooked. When brushing or flossing, keep in mind that healthy gums do not bleed. Thankfully, there are a few easy home remedies for gum bleeding disease that can significantly reduce gum bleeding and inflammation. You've probably come to this page because you're looking for home remedies for bleeding gums, and if that's the case, you've come to the perfect place. Today, we'll go over some of the greatest natural ways to treat bleeding gums. Practice good oral hygiene. One of the most effective home remedies for gum bleeding disease is to maintain adequate oral hygiene. Poor dental hygiene is the main reason for gum bleeding because of plaque accumulation. Plaque is a bacteria-filled sticky substance. It protects your teeth as well as your gums. If you do not brush or floss properly, the germs can spread and cause tooth decay and gum disease. Therefore, you should wash your teeth at least twice a day and floss once a day. It will not only help you get a purely white smile, but it will also help you avoid various gum and tooth diseases. Apart from that, regular oral hygiene is especially crucial for pregnant women, since coronal changes can cause gum disease and bleeding gums. 2. Salt water gargling. As gum disease is caused by bacteria and inflammation in the mouth, thus, washing your mouth with a warm salt water mixture on a daily basis can help reduce germs and halt gum bleeding. How can you do salt water gargling? Dissolve half a teaspoon of salt in a glass of warm water and rinse your mouth for a few seconds 3 to 4 times a day. What's more, rinsing with a salt water mixture also keeps your mouth clean and removes microorganisms that could develop a wound infection if the bleeding is caused by an injury or trauma. Always keep mouthwash at your hand. 3. Keep mouthwash at your hand. Antibacterial mouthwashes can be used to cure and prevent gum bleeding. Gingivitis, a major cause of bleeding gums, can be treated and prevented with mouthwash. Mouthwashes commonly contain the following active ingredients: hydrogen peroxide, chlorhexidine. Always keep mouthwashes at your hand to use a mouth disinfectant. It turns out that hydrogen peroxide mouthwashes can help with plaque removal, gum health, and gum bleeding. So rinse your mouth with hydrogen peroxide every time after brushing if your gums are bleeding, but don't swallow the solution. According to a research study, a mouth rinse of hydrogen peroxide was administered to some of the 99 patients in a trial to see how efficient it was at decreasing gingivitis and whitening teeth. The hydrogen peroxide rinse group had less gum irritation than the control group. 4. Increase your vitamin C intake. One of the most significant home remedies for bleeding gums is to increase your vitamin C consumption. This can boost your immune system and aid in the battle against gum infections that cause bleeding gums. If you have gum disease, remember that not obtaining enough vitamin C in your diet can make bleeding worse. As a result, you should consume vitamin C-rich foods. Among them are carrots, oranges, sweet potatoes. 5. Increase your vitamin K consumption. Along with increasing your vitamin C intake, you should also increase your vitamin K intake. Vitamin K is a vital component that aids in the battle against gum infections that result in bleeding gums. Vitamin K shortage can lead to easy bleeding, and one study indicated that it can also lead to gum bleeding. To fight this problem, you should eat foods that are rich in vitamin K. Among them are mustard greens, spinach, cabbage. Cal 6. Reduce your stress. Reducing your stress level can assist you in combating this dental hygiene issue. Emotional stress can cause the body's defenses to deteriorate to the point where it can't fight a gum infection. Furthermore, some people are thought to neglect their oral health as a result of mental stress. Plaque builds up on their teeth as a result of this. In order to resolve your stress, you must learn about certain natural remedies for anxiety and depression. 7. Use cold compress. Moving next to home remedies for bleeding gums is to apply a cool compress, a tiny ice pack, or an ice cube. According to the best doctors from the dental hospitals near you, ice packs are very useful for minor oral injuries such as cuts and scrapes that induce edema. They can also aid with gingivitis-related discomfort. How to apply ice for bleeding gums relief? Ice for 10 minutes at a time with 10-minute rests in between. 8. Use coconut oil. Coconut oil is one of the most essential home remedies for gum bleeding disease. Natural healing properties of coconut oil make it an excellent treatment choice for this issue. In this sense, coconut oil has 2 key qualities. The first is coconut oil's anti-inflammatory properties, which can help to alleviate gum irritation. The second is its antibacterial properties, which can aid in the fight against plaque in your mouth. How to use it? Take 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and swish it around in your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes to stop bleeding gums. Perform this activity once a day. 9. Use clove oil. Clove oil, considered one of the best home treatments, helps to reduce gum inflammation and reduces gum bleeding to a greater extent. Simply, rub a drop of clove oil on your gums or chew 1 or 2 cloves. It may cause a minor burning sensation, but it will significantly relieve inflammation.
So, what are you waiting for? Take action now and enjoy your friends' compliments.